Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some windy conditions out there currently, seeing wind gusts almost up to 40 miles an hour this morning, so a bit higher than was expected, but going to continue to see those winds decrease once we move in the afternoon hours today. No chances of precipitation or lightning today, just going to see the windy conditions this morning with those winds decrease in the afternoon. We're going to see chilly conditions today as well. Temperatures only in the 40s to possibly 50 for our high today, and that's about 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year. Taking a look at our this morning's sounding, we have a freezing level at 2,500 feet, winds out of the west, in the low levels around 20 knots and becoming west-southwesterly in the mid-levels and increasing rapidly, seeing some speed shear this morning between 9 and 16,000 feet, increasing from 58 to 97 knots, and then seeing a jet streak overhead this morning out of the southwest at 25,000 feet at 131 knots. Taking a look at our current surface analysis, we have clear skies across our region currently, just a little bit of cloud covered out there around 4 to 5,000 feet. We do have a cold front well off the coast, area high pressure building in. We had a weak upper level disturbance move through this morning, dry upper level disturbance that's giving us these windy conditions. Behind that, we'll have a weak area high pressure built in today as well. We'll have another disturbance moving through for tomorrow and for Saturday with dry conditions expected, but we'll increase our winds behind those upper level disturbances moving through. Taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see we do have a little bit of cloud cover coming off the Chesapeake Bay associated with that windy condition that we are seeing currently. Could see a brief period where we go scattered around 5,000 to 6,000 feet. But overall, it's a good amount of sunshine across the region for this afternoon with just some cloud coverage mainly staying over the Appalachian Mountains. And taking a look at the GFS model for the next few days, you can see here high pressure building in from the west today, and then another weak disturbance moving through for tomorrow evening. It's going to possibly provide areas north of us with some brief sprinkles for tomorrow evening. We move into Saturday. Looks like we'll have high pressure build back in once again, and we'll have another disturbance moving through for Saturday night into Sunday. This will be a more potent disturbance, but not much moisture to work with this one either. So just be a dry passage with some windy conditions expected on Sunday. Colder air as well, so some Arctic air moving in the region for an early taste of winter with those winds gusting most likely near 30 knots on Sunday. Moving to Monday, we're going to see a warming trend across the region. High pressure moves off the coast. That's going to give us more of a westerly to southwesterly flow. That'll be a return flow and a little bit warmer temperatures on Monday, and then continue that warm up on Tuesday and a Wednesday. We'll have a area low pressure pass south and east of us on Tuesday and a Wednesday of next week. That's going to just allow for us to have some moderating conditions. No real precipitation chances from this as it looks right now. But as I mentioned, a bit warmer and more comfortable for the middle of next week. Then for Thanksgiving, just a quick look at what the GFS model has here. Looks like a chilly area of high pressure will build in from the northeast states. We'll have a disturbance, upper level trough starting to move into the Mississippi Valley, and that's going to be possibly providing us with some unsettled conditions for possibly late next week into the weekend. So taking a look at our risk chart for today, we'll have those windy conditions this morning. Seen that wind gust earlier at 34 knots. That was higher than was expected this morning, and did up the gust for the rest of the morning up to 30 knots. So some windy conditions this morning, temperatures in the upper 40s. So moving the afternoon hours, should see those winds gusting to 25 knots early in the afternoon and decreasing throughout the afternoon. So should see that wind advisory be able to lifted during the afternoon hours today. A low tonight around 32 as winds die down and become light overnight. Other than the winds for today, we'll have a green chart across the board. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, we're going to see VFR conditions the next 24 hours. Our tides are currently running normal, and looking at Friday into Saturday, green charts across the board. Friday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, slightly breezy, high of 49. Friday night, partly cloudy and cold, low of 33. And for Saturday, mostly sunny and continued chilly with temperatures below average for this time of year, high of 50 degrees. So looking at the next 7 days, we have those temperatures around 50 degrees for today, Friday, and Saturday, with slightly more breezy conditions on Friday, most likely gusting up near 20 to 21 knots during the afternoon as well as late morning. We'll have very slight chances of seeing some sprinkles in the region Friday night and Sunday. morning with the upper level disturbances passing through the region, but most likely won't see that across our area. Sunday will be the coldest day of the next 7 at 44 degrees, as well as windy, so it will feel like the 30s throughout Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as I mentioned, should see those temperatures start to moderate more towards seasonal averages by Wednesday of next week. Temperature high expected near 58 degrees, so looking like a nicer time period of weather for the middle of next week before we see that possible and settled condition for late next week after Thanksgiving. As far as our lows go, I'm forecasting a freeze tonight here at 32 degrees. That will be the first freeze of the year. If we don't see that tonight, should easily see that on Monday morning, expecting a low near 26 degrees here. So hard freeze expected for Monday morning. Most locations have already seen a freeze, but here along the coast, we just haven't seen that quite yet this year. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Hope everybody has a great day today. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.